Yo, what's up guys? We are back. How's everybody doing? I was having some issues with my camera setting up this episode. And I found out there's a really fun feature that this camera can do that I did not know it could do. For example, I can actually adjust the camera without physically moving the camera. If you look here, I'm moving the camera, but I'm not actually moving the camera. I did not know I could do that. I also did not know that this camera has a follow my face feature where it will detect my face and then follow it wherever it goes. So check this out. Check this out. Look, there's my face. I'm going over here now. Look. I did not know I could do that, so now I'm over here. I did not know that was a thing I could do with this camera, but apparently it is. So, I don't know how we would utilize that in such a way, but look, now I'm over here. Oh, wait, now I'm over here. Hey! I have no clue how we would use that, but I found out that's a thing I can do today with this camera. For anybody who's wondering, I am using the Logitech HD webcam C615. It's a pretty good camera. I'm pretty happy with it. But I didn't know it could do that, so we could have fun with that potentially. I don't know how we would utilize that, but we could probably use it for something. Anyway, we normally don't do shiny hunts on Tuesdays. I realize that we normally do them on Saturday, but I really wanted to shiny hunt something today. So we're not doing Articuno. We're going to go do something else. I haven't decided what we're hunting yet, but we're going to head on out of here. I guess we'll go see what we want to go hunt. Also, I should probably check to see if I even have stuff to hunt with. I'm actually kind of low on items. I only have 77 Ultra Balls. That's not that many. What about my lures? Oh, I have a shit ton of lures, though. Okay. So, whatever we hunt needs to be something that we can get a combo on fairly easily, then. Because I am not that well off when it comes to the Ultra Balls. I don't know how much money I have, though. How much money do I have? None. Okay. I have 400. It's not that much. Anyway, how's everybody doing? What should we shiny hunt? Because there's a lot of shinies on my list that I want to do. I still want to get a Psyduck. I still want to get a Magmar. I still want to get a Slowbro. I still want to get a Poliwag. I want to get an EKANS as well. There's like a lot of things we could shiny hunt. Like, we have a lot of shinies, but there's also a lot of shinies we don't have. So, what do you guys think? What should we go for? I'm thinking EKANS might be an easy one. Should we go for EKANS? Maybe we'll go for EKANS. I feel like EKANS would probably be an easy one. What do you guys think? I'm waiting to hear from you guys in the chat, but yeah. I think we're going to go for EKANS. Because Shiny Arbok looks really cool. I think we're going to go for EKANS. So, let me just grab, let me just grab this real quick. Let's see. Is this what I want? What do I want here? Hold on. Give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna fuck around with some stuff for a second. Because I want to try to find... I need to find an image to put in the corner. So, I'm looking at images right now to see if I can find one for EKANS to use. I usually try to go for GIFs if I can find them. I don't see very many for EKANS though. Yeah, I'm having a hard time finding one for EKANS actually. That's kind of unfortunate. Alright, we're just gonna have to go with like a regular photo then. I usually like to have a GIF like moving around for what we're hunting, but this'll work. This is fine. We'll go with this. Alright, so let me hop into my editor real quick. We'll just move that out of the way. And who knows, maybe we'll get like a really quick shiny on this. Because I have, I've had insanely good shiny luck recently in Pokemon Go. Like in less than 24 hours, I got 3 shinies. And then since Ultra event started, I've already gotten like 6 shinies total. So, like, I've had really good shiny luck recently. So, who knows? Maybe it'll work out for us. Maybe EKANS will show up, like, really quickly, and then we could hop over to hunting something else. But, I need to figure out where the hell EKANS even is while we're doing this. I need to figure out where the hell that even is. Alright, so let's, I think it's over here, isn't it? Hold on. It's over by, like, Nugget Bridge and shit, right? Isn't that where you find EKANS? Like, near Nugget Bridge? Watch, we'll end up finding, like, a Charmander or something while we're there. Like, I would gladly take a shiny Charmander, but I don't really need one. I guess technically I do. I already have Charizard, but if I'm going for living decks, I do need a Charmander. And I feel like I might be going the wrong way. Oh, that's... Okay, that's just a Kingler. Just a random fucking Kingler. Yeah, we're definitely going the wrong way. Okay, oh, there's a Snorlax here. How is there a Snorlax I haven't fucking gotten rid of yet? Where the fuck even are we? I'm so confused now. Oh, okay. Alright, we're just gonna have to, like, fly to wherever the fuck we're going. Sorry, guys. I'm, like, way out of it today. Probably not the best time for me to be doing these shiny hunts, honestly. But, you know, it's fine. We'll worry about that later. Let's see. I feel like EKANS would be an easy one, though, right? I feel like EKANS would probably be an easy one to go for. Okay, so... Oh, we're actually not that far off from where we want to be. We want to be here, I think. So we want to go here. Because I'm pretty sure just left of Nugget Bridge is where they're at. So I'm pretty sure if I go over here, you find EKANS here. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm relatively certain this is where you get him. Yeah, because there's an EKANS master trainer here, so this must be the right spot. That's a Rattata. Oh god, there's a lot of stuff on this route that I don't want, though. Alright, where the fuck's the EKANS? There's Rattata and Spearow on this route. Those are both things, like, I really don't want. I don't see any EKANS, though. Am I gonna have to, like, look up where they're at? Because I thought they were here. I thought you get EKANS here, but maybe you don't? I mean, the EKANS Master Trainer is here, so I would think... Yeah, you do get them here. You get them here, and you get them there. Alright, I guess we could try that area, see if that's better. Oh, there's an EKANS. Okay, cool. Let me go grab that. Alright, grab this EKANS. There we go. Alright, first EKANS of the day. Hopefully, these aren't too bad. Oh no, getting the combo on this should be fucking easy. Okay. Alright, we shouldn't have a problem getting combo on this. And there's our first EKANS. Let's go. Alright, we still got plenty more we need to get, though. Oh, there's another one. They kind of hide in the grass, man. This is going to be... This shiny might actually be easy to miss, because the fucking EKANS model, like, is under the fucking grass. So if you're... And the shiny is green, and the grass is green. So, this might actually be a hard, like, an easy shiny to miss. There should be tons of sparkles, though, if it shows up. And, also, it's a different shade of green from the grass, so it shouldn't, like, blend in 100%, but, like, this might actually be an easy one to miss. Just because of the fucking grass covering him up. At least the combo's easy to get, though. It seems like we're not going to have any issues getting a combo on this thing. What I'm scared of is running into shinies that we already have. Because we already have Spearow, we already have Rattata and Eradicate. I guess technically I do need another Spearow for Living Dex, because I don't have Fearow yet. But I don't need another Rattata. If shiny Rattata shows up, we're gonna have to pass on it. And I don't want to do that because it's a fucking shiny. And also, I really like shiny Rattata. For, like, the same reasons I like shiny Arbok. But, like, we already have Rattata and Eradicate. So, we have no need for another Rattata. I really want one of these in Pokemon Go as well. Let's see. I'm playing Pokemon Ultra Fire Red. What is Ultra Fire Red? Is that like a ROM hack or something? Because I know what Fire Red is, but I've never heard of Ultra Fire Red. I'm assuming that's a ROM hack. But yeah, we're just hanging out shiny hunting some EKANS. Waiting for another one to show up. Oh, Psyduck shows up here too? Yo, I would totally be okay with a shiny Psyduck showing up. Is increased by 10? That's nice, dude. I fucking wish. Oh. That's awesome. No, we're just hanging out trying to see if we can get a shiny EKANS. Because I want an Arbok. I would totally be okay if a shiny Psyduck shows up instead, though. Because I spent like fucking 20 hours on Psyduck and still didn't get the motherfucker. So if we're going for EKANS and shiny Psyduck shows up, you best believe I'm gonna catch that fucking thing. I would have no complaints. Usually, if we're hunting a shiny and a different shiny shows up, I kind of nag about that. But if it's a Psyduck, you will hear no complaints out of me. I should have had a shiny Magmar by now, because I found a shiny Magmar, but I failed to catch it. Gen 1 through 8? Damn, that's crazy. Wait, they have Gen 8 starters in that game already? How does that even work? Because we don't know what the evolutions for those are yet. So how does that work? Alright, there we go. There's another EKANS. When this shiny shows up, it might actually be hard to see. Because, like, EKANS kind of hides below the grass. And the shiny is green, so it might blend in a little bit. Description says 1 through 8, but I'm going to recheck it. Yeah, how would they put in the Gen 8 starters if we don't know what they evolve into yet? That's a little off. Unless they made, like, fan-made evolutions for them in the game. I kind of wish I could rename this Marowak, but I can't because I got it in a trade. But I just realized, like, it has the same fucking color scheme as fucking Sans from Undertale. So I kind of want to name it Sans. But at the same time, like, I can't do that because I got it in a trade. But he's got, like, the white skull with like, the blue. You know? It's actually a really beautiful shiny. 1 through 7. Yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. That's still really cool, though. Four shiny starters? Jesus Christ. I've been playing Pokemon Go recently, and I've gotten, just in the last 24 hours alone, I've gotten 3 shinies in Pokemon Go. And then, like, in the past week, I've gotten a total of 6. Because I got shiny Azurill, shiny Feebas, shiny Sentret. Then I got shiny Bonsly, shiny Sunkern, and then I also got a shiny Houndour this morning. So I've gotten like 6 shinies in Pokemon Go in like less than a week. Literally 3 of them was in the last 24 hours, because I got... Yesterday morning, I caught a shiny Sunkern at my house. Then that night, I hatched a shiny Bonsly. And then this morning, at my dog's vet appointment, I found a shiny Houndour. Like, literally at the vet. Which I find very ironic. Like, I was at the vet with my dogs, and I find a shiny Houndour. But that was all within, like, 24 hours. Oh, I forgot Charmander's here, too. I was talking about that earlier. God, we're gonna end up finding a shiny Charmander. Like, and that's the thing, like, I can't complain about that, but at the same time, that means we would have to break our combo. I think the plan here is to get our combo and then just fly in the sky and wait. I think that's the plan. Because if we're in the sky, we can watch the sky spawns to make sure we don't miss out on anything up there. Totodile, Fennekin, and Chespin. Shiny Fennekin's really cool. I like that shiny. Not so much Totodile, though. I don't remember what... I don't even know if I've ever seen a shiny Chespin. I don't know what that looks like. I'm gonna have to look that up. But shiny Fennekin's really cool. That's a really good shiny. Let's see. I'm like super biased when it comes to the Gen 2 starters. Because like, Cyndaquil was my first Pokemon. So I'm like super biased when it comes to Gen 2. Let's see. Shiny Chespin. Ooh, okay. That's a very interesting shiny. It's not at all what I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, that's an interesting shiny. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. I mean, it's not bad looking, but it's just... I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that shiny. It's better looking than Totodiles, I think. But, you know, that's debatable. That's debatable. Grass type starter on Gen 2. Yeah, that's Chikorita. My dude got shiny Chikorita and shiny Totodile, but you don't have a shiny Cyndaquil. I see how it is. I see how it is. That's okay, they ruined shiny Cyndaquil anyway. The original shiny for Cyndaquil was amazing, and then they fucking changed it later on, and now it doesn't look nearly as good. I wish we still had, like, original shiny Charizard. I'm not sure if you know that or not, but shiny Charizard wasn't always, black and red. The original shiny for Charizard was that he was, like, a purplish pink with green wings. And it was like some Barney the Dinosaur type shit, but it looked, to me it looked good. A lot of people would disagree, but to me it looked good. It was like some Barney the Dinosaur type shit, though. Just imagine Charizard, but he's the color of Barney the Dinosaur. That's pretty much what the original shiny was. And then they changed it later on to black and red. There we go. Grab a few more of these. Let's see. We got 13 more. We have to catch 13 more. Like, minimum 13 more. I'm interested to see what other Galar forms we get for Gen 8. Because so far the only ones we know about are Weezing and the Zigzagoon evolution line. So that's only 2 Galar forms confirmed. And they have to have more than 2. Like, they don't have to have a shit ton because Gen 7 didn't have that many. But they have to have more than 2, so I'd be interested to see what the other ones are. I would love to see, like, a regional form of a starter, but I feel like that's not going to happen, because it's a starter Pokemon. So it'd be kind of weird if they did that, but... Yo, Lil Zoom Zoom, how you doing? Welcome. We're just hanging out, shiny hunting some EKANS. And, seeing if we get anything to pop off. There's a lot of stuff on this route I do not want to find, though. I don't want a Rattata, even though I really like shiny Rattata. Just because I already have shiny Rattata and Raticate. So there's absolutely no need for me to get a Rattata. Technically, I do need another Spearow if I'm going for living decks. Because I don't have Fearow yet. But I'd rather just, like, hunt that on its own. Officially ran out of ideas. I like Poltegeist, okay? I like Poltegeist. Yes, it's a weird Pokemon, okay? I admit that. But it's kind of cute. And, like, Gen 8 is supposed to be based off of, like, England and Ireland. So, like, obviously there was gonna be a T Pokemon. Like, that was just gonna happen. There was no getting out of that. I like Poltegeist. I think it's adorable. I feel like Poltegeist is gonna be like the Mimikyu of this generation. Everybody's gonna fucking love it. Porcupine. Yeah, well, I mean, everybody at Game Freak is getting fucking old, man. They're making dad jokes. Like, they're just at the dad joke phase. As it's Poltegeist. It's a ghost made of tea, so it's Poltegeist. And honestly, its design looks a lot better than what people thought it was going to look like. Because we knew that there was going to be a teapot Pokemon. Because one of the previous trailers, if you went frame by frame, you could see the silhouette of it at one specific instance. Because they forgot to edit it out. So we already knew that there was going to be a teapot Pokemon, but we didn't know what it was going to look like. We just knew that it was going to be a teapot because we saw the silhouette of it. So a lot of people were drawing up like concepts for it, and a lot of people were saying it was going to be a teapot elephant, where like the spout of the teapot was a trunk, and then like I don't know. I like this design a lot more than the teapot elephant people thought we were gonna get. I don't know, man. I have very mixed feelings on Generation 8. Honestly, the only reason I haven't canceled my pre-order on it is because I have a YouTube channel. And, like, it's Pokemon content. I kind of have to do it. But if I didn't have this YouTube channel, I would have canceled my pre-order for Gen 8. Which, that's like the first time I've ever considered canceling a pre-order for a game. And it kind of makes me sad to say that. Because I'm usually, like, super excited for Pokemon games. And don't get me wrong, I'm still excited. I'm just not nearly as excited as I normally would be for a new Pokemon game. Like, I was super hyped for this game when it first got announced. And then once we found out, like, hey, there's no National Dex. Hey, there's no Mega Evolutions. Hey, this is missing. Hey, that's missing. There's graphical glitches all over the fucking place. It's like, okay, I'm a lot less hyped for this game now. I was super hyped for it when it got announced. And then after all the controversy, it's like, I'll still play it. I'll still have fun with it. But I'm not nearly as excited as I previously was. What it comes down to me, at this point, the only saving grace this game has at this point is the shinies. So I'm hoping Generation 8 just has some really fucking good shinies that I can hunt. Because that's what it's going to come down to. If they give me like some really good looking shinies for me to hunt, I'm not going to say it's going to make up for everything, but it'll definitely give me something to look forward to. Because right now, there's not a whole lot for me. And it's sad to say that. It really is. Because I was super excited when it first got announced. But, I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe they'll find a way to make it work. I know the whole National Dex is like a big deal and all. But like maybe they'll find a way for it not to ruin the entire fucking game. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a lot of controversy around that game. I'm hoping that by the time it comes out, there's enough there to make up for the stuff that isn't. You know what I mean? Because I still want to have a good time with that game, and I probably will. I do like some of the new Pokemon that they've announced. Roly-Coly, I can't wait to see what that evolves into. Which, hopefully it evolves into something. I'm assuming it's going to be like the Geodude of this generation, and it's going to have a 3-stage evolution. So, I can't wait to see what Roly-Coly evolves into, and I can't wait to see what its shiny is. you know, there's some decent Pokemon designs, I feel, with this generation. There are a few of them that are a little questionable. Like, Wooloo, okay, I know Wooloo is a meme Pokemon, and everybody loves Wooloo, and that's fine. You know, you can feel that way, but I mean, it's just a fucking sheep. First of all, we already had a sheep Pokemon. Second of all, it's just a fucking sheep. Like, it's literally just a sheep. There's no distinguishing, like, features. It's just a sheep. You could literally put it into any other game, and people would just go, oh, hey, it's a sheep. You know, they wouldn't think, oh my god, that's a Pokemon. What's it doing in this game? No, it's a fucking sheep. At least Mareep, which is a sheep Pokemon, the fucking original sheep Pokemon, at least that had, like, some character to it that distinguished it as more than just a fucking sheep. And it evolved into fucking Ampharos, which was amazing. Which, granted, we don't know what Wooloo evolves into, or if it even evolves at all. So, I guess we'll have to find out about that later on. But, I mean, it's just a fucking sheep. I don't know. I like the name. I like the memes. But, like, it just doesn't look like a Pokemon. It looks just like any other animal you would just see in, like, an RPG. You know what I mean? Like, you could throw that sheep into pretty much any RPG game. And like, it'd just be, oh, it's a sheep. Right? You wouldn't think anything of it. But there are a lot of designs in Gen 8 that I do like. I do like Poltegeist. I know some people don't like Poltegeist, and that's fine. I like Poltegeist. I think it's fucking adorable. I hope that it's not pure ghost type, though. Because they said it was a ghost type, but they never specified if it was a pure ghost type or if it was a dual typing. I'm hoping it's like a ghost steel. I think that would be really cool. I know that kind of wouldn't make sense, but I mean, if you think about it, if you think about it, like, teapots, like the really expensive ones, sometimes have like the little metal rim around the glass. So I mean, you could stretch and say that it's a ghost steel, or you could even stretch and say that it would be a ghost grass, because like its body is made of tea, which is made from tea leaves. So like you could stretch and say that it was ghost grass, but I have a feeling it's just gonna be pure ghost. Which, it's a little disappointing, because it would have been nice if it was, like, Ghost Steel or something. But I don't know. I like its design. I think it's cute. Its name is totally a dad joke, but that's okay. And I already have a 31 combo. I don't need to catch anything else. Alright, we have our combo. So now, we initiate Plan B, where we just do this for a while. And we wait. This actually makes EKANS a lot easier to see. Because, like, when you're ground level, he kind of just blends in. But when you're above him, you can easily distinguish him. Alright, we just do this now. And we wait for a shiny to show up. I would love if we got like a shiny Psyduck off of this. That would be great. Because Psyduck does spawn here. We're going for EKANS, but if something like really cool shows up, we'll go for that instead. If we end up getting like a Rattata or something, we'll probably pass on that because I don't need Rattata. It's been a while since I've done one of these hunts. Because we've been, like, focusing on Articuno, primarily. Which is a completely different hunting style. So, it's been a while since I've done one of these. But we have our combo. Alright, we have our lure up. Now we just wait. Now all we do is wait. We gotta play the waiting game. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I have very mixed feelings about Gen 8. I'm still gonna play it. I'll probably still have a good time with it, but I'm nowhere near as hype as I normally would be for a Pokemon game. And it feels kind of sad to say that, but, you know, Game Freak decided Little Town Hero was more important, so... Yeah, and we'll see how Little Town Hero does. I'm personally not gonna buy it just out of like just you know, I'm pretty much boycotting that game because it's the entire reason that Generation 8 is kind of fucked. So I'm skipping Little Town Hero. I'll be interested to see if it sells well. It looks like a solid game. Like, as much as I want to knock on it, because I know for a fact that Little Town Hero is the reason why Gen 8 is so fucking lacking. As much as I want to knock on Little Town Hero, it looks like a solid game. And they got fucking Toby Fox to do the music for the game. So, like, it's... They put effort into it, you know? I'm personally not going to get it just out of principle, but I'll be interested to see what the sales look like for that game when it comes out. It's coming out soon too, like really soon. But like it looks like a solid game. I'm telling you, we're gonna end up with the shiny Charmander. I'd be kind of scared if that happened. Because, like, I'll take a shiny Charmander, but it's not what I want right now, you know? I'll gladly take one. Because that's just a shiny that's generally good to have. Because everybody wants a fucking shiny Charizard. Shiny Charmander is basically worth its own weight in gold, because everybody wants a fucking Charizard. So, like, I'll take it if it shows up, but it's not what I want right now. I love that EKANS actually moves like a snake in this game. That's really cool. That's really cool. I do really like that. Because, I mean, he's a snake. Why wouldn't he move like a snake? You know, it's just really cool to see these Pokemon, like, interacting with the world in such ways. It's gonna be nice when this shiny pops up, though. This is definitely the way to do it, though. Because, like, if I'm on the ground, I can't fucking see them very well. But if I'm above them, I see all of them, like, as soon as they pop off. I feel like this would be a really easy shiny to get, but I'm actually not sure. Watch, we're gonna find like a shiny Charizard or something while we're up here. That'd be pretty crazy. I have a shiny Charizard, but I've never found one in the wild yet. It'd be really cool to find one. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a while before anything shows up. But, well, we'll be ready if it does. Let's see, do I have a lure up right now? Do I need to put up another one? I already have one up. Okay, we're good. I just wanted to make sure. But yeah, unless we get really lucky like we did with Ponyta, it might be a while before something shows up. And there's actually a pretty decent likelihood that if a shiny shows up, it might not be EKANS. So we'll see what pops off. I'm hoping to get this EKANS really quickly. I feel like this would be a fairly easy shiny. I know there really is no such thing as an easy shiny, except for Gyarados in Gen 2, because you're guaranteed to get that shiny. But, like, other than that, there really is no such thing as an easy shiny, because it's RNG. It's just whenever the fuck it shows up. And I realize that. But there are some things in this game that are inherently easier to hunt than others. And I feel like EKANS would be on the easier side of things. It's still up to RNG if it shows up or not, but... It's gonna be really nice once we get that Arbok, though. That's the thing, even if I get the EKANS, I still have to evolve it. Unless Arbok spawns in the wild, which I'm not sure if that's a thing. That would be great if it was, but I don't know if that's a thing. It's definitely not a thing here, because we haven't seen one yet. I think there are places that Arbok spawns in the wild, though, isn't there? Isn't that a thing? We're about to check that, because I think there is. There is not. I made that up, apparently. I could have sworn there was a spot where Arbok shows up, but I guess not. I almost wonder if we should check the other routes just to see if there's any better spots. Because there are other routes that EKANS shows up on. Like, this seems like a pretty decent spot. And we can come back here if there's nothing else elsewhere. But I feel like we should give the other spots a look just to make sure that we have the best possible spot for this. So we'll go give that a look real quick. We'll go give that a look real quick and see if there's anything better elsewhere. Because we know that they also spawn over here. Yes, they do. This doesn't look any better than where we were just at, though. In fact, it kind of looks worse. Yeah, I don't think this is any better than where we were just at. Alright, what about further up ahead? Because I know there's another spot. Ooh, there is this here. Which, again, doesn't look that much better. In fact, this looks worse too. Alright, I think we might have already been at the best possible spot for it. Although it seems like I'm getting EKANS and Charmander a lot more consistently here. So it might actually be worth staying here. This is a possibility. We could possibly come back to here, because it seems like we get EKANS and Charmander a lot more consistently here. We also get Rattata more consistently here, but you know, if shiny Rattata shows up, I'm not catching it, so it's whatever. We might come back to this spot. This might be worthwhile. Let's see though. Okay. So we're gonna go back to where we were before, and we might come back to that spot at some point. But we're gonna go back to Cerulean City and then take a left and head back to where we were. And just for the heck of it, we'll take a wander up here real quick, just to see what they got. Just if we happen to spot a shiny while we're up here. Because there are things that are here that I would like to get. Just a little flyby, if you will. And I do not see anything, so we're going to go to where we're going. I just wanted to check real quick. Alright, so we're back, and we're staying here. This is going to be our spot. Alright, well I think we got this down. We just gotta wait for something to show up. I'm gonna load up Pokemon Go real quick just to see if there's anything worthwhile at my house. Because I did catch a shiny Sunkern the other day. Let me turn that notification down. There we go. Yo, the shiny Psyduck would be so great. Shiny Mr. Mime would be cool too. Because I think Mr. Mime spawns on that other area that Psyduck's at. If I'm not mistaken. I want a Mr. Mime in Pokemon Go. Like a shiny Mr. Mime. I already have Mr. Mime, but I want a shiny one. Which they do have an event right now where they're hatching shiny out of 7k eggs. So maybe I'll get one. There's a clam pearl at my house, but it's not shiny, so I don't care. Now we just play the waiting game. We got our combo. We got our lures. Now we just wait. It would be really hype if we found a Dragonite or a Charizard, though. I mean, obviously I don't need a Dragonite. And I don't need a Charizard either. But if they showed up, I would definitely catch them. Or at least try to. I guess I do have a Master Ball. We could Master Ball one if it showed up, but... I'm kind of hoping for the Psyduck. I know it's probably not going to happen. We will hunt Psyduck again at some point. Because we did a shiny race on Psyduck and we lost. But we'll go back to Psyduck at some point. Shiny Charmander would be really cool. I feel like EKANS should be an easy one, theoretically. I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel like EKANS ought to be an easy one. Then again, that's exactly what I said about Bellsprout, and I spent fucking 20 hours on Bellsprout. Yo, Mega Charizard, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're just hanging out, trying to get some shinies here. Reset spawns. Yeah, I guess I could do that, couldn't I? Yeah, I could do that. I don't know if that would be any better though, because the cave is like a really far way away. And I would have to I'd have to come out of the cave, go all the way down here, then go I don't know if that... I don't know, because every time I want to do that, I would then have to do this. Just so I can reset. I don't know if that would be any better. Because then now I have to do this. And then every time I want to reset, I have to do that. I don't know if that's any better than just sitting here. If we were on like Route 22 hunting for Nidoran, then yeah, door reset all day, because that's like right fucking there. Yeah, well you do need to fly, because to get to the cave you have to fly to get there. Because there's ledges. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Cause like you would minimum you would have to fly back. Cause there's no way to get up these ledges to get over there without flying. Unless you went like way the fuck off this way and then used surf to get through here, but then that would take even longer, so there'd be no point to do that. So you would have to fly back to the cave. You might not have to fly leaving the cave, but you would have to fly to get back to it. We could also do this, which I think resets spawns. I don't know if that resets spawns or not. I think if you fly away far enough, it just resets them anyway. Because at a certain point, the game just unloads them. So yeah, there's nothing here now. But again, I don't know if that would be worthwhile. I question whether or not it would be worthwhile doing that. Because now I have to wait for everything to spawn back in. Which is something I have to do anyway if I just sit here. So I honestly feel like just sitting here would be the best way to go about this. Unless we went to, unless we went to one of the other spots? Because there are other routes that he's on. Unless we go to one of the other routes and there's a place that's easily resettable there. Which I don't know if that's a thing, but we can check. Because if we find one of the other routes they're on that's easily resettable, then we could do that. Because they're on this route as well. So they're on this route as well. Which I don't really see anywhere nearby that we would reset from. But they're also over here. Which we could reset from up here, but that's a really long way to go. It wouldn't require flying, though. So if we were to, for example, if we were to swap over to Rapidash, that might actually be feasible. So we just threw Rapidash in the party. Alright, so we check here, there's no shinies. We run all the way up here, and we reset. That would actually be feasible if we're on Rapidash. Just fly left to right. See, I don't know if that's worthwhile, though. Because I have my doubts about that. Alright, so we check these. We leave. I also only have so many lures. So I need to be more efficient with those as well. So I got my shiny Mankey. Well, it's not that I don't doubt that you can get shinies doing that. I just wonder if that's the... I question whether or not that's the most efficient way of doing it. Let me see real quick. We're just testing the waters a little bit. I mean, look at all the shinies I have. I've had my fair share of shiny hunts. It's not that I don't know how to shiny hunt. It's just I'm trying to mess around with this one to see what I think would be the best way to go about it. Encounter and run away. See, you could do that as well. That's also an option. But again, I'm not entirely sure if that's the best way to do it. But that's also an option. See, because what we could do, now that we're in this area as opposed to the other area, is that we actually could sit here for a bit. And then we go here. A bunch of stuff spawns in here. While at the same time it unloads the previous area. So all of those spawns are gone now. And then once all these are in, we fly over here. I feel like that might be, the best way to do this hunt. And I know that's probably what you were trying to say in the chat. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I feel like that's probably the best way to go about this hunt. Because now this area's been completely reset. And then while we're over here, the other area will reset. So we check all these spawns. None of those are shiny. We fly over here, which then resets that area. And we wait for stuff to spawn in over here. Once we got a decent amount of stuff over here, if none of them are shiny, we fly back, which then resets this area. So we're effectively checking two areas and constantly resetting both of them. That's probably the most efficient way to do this particular hunt. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. And we fly over here. There we go. Alright, now we fly back. Yeah, I do play Pokemon Go. Let's see, do I have a command set up for that? Because if not, I need to set one up. Let me check some stuff real quick. I do not have one set up for that. Alright, well, I am going to, let's see. I'm going to set up a command for that on our stream bot. Because I should have set one up for that a while ago. And I didn't, for some reason. So, I'm going to do that real quick. And then, we'll get that going. Let's see here. But yeah, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I'm loading up Pokemon Go right now so I can get this code. Alright, let me get my code real quick. Oh, no, it's all good. I needed to set up a code for this anyway, because I need to get more gifts so I can get more eggs for this event. So, it's all good. Let's see. There we go. Okay, if you type !go in the chat, it should give you my code. And that way, for anybody else who asks that, it's already set up. There we go. Okay, that being said, we'll hop back on over. There we go. It should give you the code in chat in just a couple seconds. There we go. There it is. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're just hanging out, trying to get some shinies. I don't know if we're going to get any this episode, but we're going to try. We're going to try to get some. I feel like we're getting pretty decent encounter rates now that we switched to this method. So I feel pretty confident we'll get something to show up. It's just whether or not it's something I want. Because I don't want a Rattata or a Spearow. I don't need Rattata because I already have Rattata and Raticate. I technically do need Spearow because I have a Spearow, but I don't have Fearow. So I technically do need a Spearow, but I don't want one right now. I don't want a Charmander right now, but if it shows up, I'll catch it because it's a fucking Charmander. And then obviously if a Charizard or a Dragonite shows up, I'll catch that. But what we're really trying to go for right now is the EKANS. It's kind of weird that you can get fucking Charizard in the wild, but you can't get Blastoise or Venusaur in the wild. Like, am I the only one that finds that kind of odd? I feel like that's kind of strange. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. I just find it weird that, like, you can get Charizard in the wild, but you can't get the other two. Because, like, how cool would it be to see a Blastoise in the wild? That would be awesome. You're just hanging around in, like, Cerulean Cave, and then all of a sudden there's just a big old Blastoise walking around. Like, that'd be awesome. That'd be really cool. Alright, cool. Yeah, I need to get to hatching some more 7K eggs. I did hatch a shiny Bonsly last night, so that's pretty cool. I caught a shiny Houndour today. I feel like this should be a really easy shiny compared to most. Then again, I said the same thing about Bellsprout, and Bellsprout took me fucking 20 hours. So, I don't know, man. I don't know, but I feel like this should be a fairly easy shiny. Yo! Yo, thanks for the dono. My dude, awesome. Alright, let's check this out. I don't know why that didn't show up in Streamlabs, though. Oh, there it is. There it is in Streamlabs. Yo, what's up? Thanks for the dono, my dude. Oh my god, that's awesome. Let's see. Also, I found a weird glitch on this. If for a second player just keeps going over the Pokemon, then jump, they disappear after 10 seconds? Really? Interesting, interesting. But yeah, thanks for the dono, my dude. Whew. Let's see here. Nope, still no shinies. We're still waiting. I don't know if we're gonna get any shinies today, but I'm hoping we do. I'm hoping we do. The only reason I want this shiny EKANS is so I can evolve it. Because shiny Arbok looks so good. Come on, give us something shiny. I feel like I have to find a shiny on this stream because of that dono. I feel like pressured now to get something to show up. Doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna catch whatever shows up. But I feel like I kind of have to find something now. Hopefully. I'm trying to pay close attention so I don't accidentally miss anything. It'd be really cool if, like, the Pokemon anime acknowledged shinies a bit more. Like, there are shinies in the Pokemon anime that have made appearances. But the anime doesn't, like, recognize them as shinies. Like, it would be so cool if, like, there were, like, shiny hunters in the anime and shit. Like, that would be really funny. Or, like, there was an episode where Team Rocket is trying to find shiny Pokemon. Like, that'd be really cool. Because there are episodes of the anime that have shinies in it. There was an episode that had there was an episode back in, like, the Sinnoh League or whatever, the Sinnoh anime that that had shiny Ditto. There was an episode a while before that in one of the previous ones that had a shiny God, what is it? Swalo, I think it's called. And then Ash had a shiny Noctowl in one of the animes. Ash actually had a shiny. He had a Noctowl. And there were a couple other shiny appearances in the anime. But, like, they never actually straight up call them shinies in the anime. It'd be really cool to see, like, the anime kind of embrace the shinies a bit more. I think there was also a shiny Pikachu in the Gen 7 anime, wasn't there? I'm pretty sure there was a shiny Pikachu in that as well. Like, shinies have definitely made appearances in the anime, but I don't know. Alright, let's see if we can get something off of this, hopefully. I feel like we're getting decent encounters. We just haven't quite had the luck just yet. Because we're getting decent encounters off of this. Our encounter rates are pretty good right now. I also need to make sure I'm still using lures. Alright, I'm still using lures. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything just yet. Not gonna lie, Pokemon Let's Go is dead. I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm still gonna be playing Pokemon Let's Go even after Sword and Shield comes out. I have no clue what you're on about. I'm trying so hard not to miss anything right now. There's just so much shit going on screen. I'm trying so hard not to miss anything. I feel like the first shiny that shows up is probably not going to be an EKANS. I would like it to be an EKANS, but it's probably not going to turn out that way. I'm hoping the first shiny that shows up is an EKANS. I feel like it's not gonna happen, but it would be great if it did. Because, like, the worst thing is when you're hunting a specific shiny and then a different shiny shows up. Especially when most of the shinies on this route is stuff I don't need. So I'm hoping we get lucky and the first shiny that shows up is the one we're hunting for. But I don't think it's going to turn out that way. I do like the way EKANS moves in this game. We're almost 2 hours in already. I'm not sure how long I actually plan on doing this today. But, if we don't get anything today, we'll probably continue this tomorrow. Or we might not continue it tomorrow. I don't know. We'll probably pick it up Saturday if we don't get anything today. So hopefully we get something, but I don't know. I'm not sure how long I plan on streaming this today. We might do another stream today as well if I have time. I'm not sure how that's going to play out. I felt like this would be a really easy shiny to go for, and I thought we might could like one and done it, but I'm actually not sure now. Nope, I'm not seeing much of anything right now. I hope this doesn't turn into another fucking Bellsprout, man. Bellsprout took us 20 hours for our first one. Nope, I got a whole lot of nothing so far. Ekans hunt a nice change of pace? Yeah, it would be, but, you know, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this hunt so far. It's just that, it's been so long since I've done one of these, because we've been primarily focusing on Articuno, that I forgot how monotonous this can be sometimes. I'm just hoping this doesn't turn into another Bellsprout, because Bellsprout took me 20 hours to find my first one. We're getting tons of Ekans spawns though, so I feel like we're on the right path. Nah, man, we got a whole bunch of nothing so far. I do like Ekans' animation in this game. It's very nice. Because it's like, it's not very often you see Ekans just like all, like, just being a snake, you know? Because like at the end of the day, Ekans is a snake. But like, something about the way Ekans is portrayed in this game makes him seem a lot more like a snake than he normally does. And I like that. Come on, I just need one of them to be green, damn it. You got it all backwards. Fucking... There you go. That's a funny joke, Magic Carter. That's real funny. You think... Look, you think... You're a real funny guy, you know that? You know that? You're a real funny guy, that Magic Carter. Yeah. I found out this is a thing I can do with my camera, by the way. I found that out today, so I've been trying to find excuses to use it. It has fucking face tracking. Check this out. I'm over here. Now I'm over here. I just learned that it can do that today, so I'm trying to find excuses to do that. But yeah, you're a real funny guy, that Magic Carter. Your praise seems a little fishy. Bruh. Really? Really? We're going there? We're going with the fish puns? Do you see me right now? Do I look amused to you? I love this fucking new thing. I didn't know I could do that with this camera until recently. Like, literally today. And the only reason I found that out... The only reason I found that out was because I went to set up this stream and my camera wasn't focusing properly. So I went into the properties to try to, like, reset it. And then I found the fucking follow my face feature. I'm like, that's pretty cool. I also found out, you know how you guys, how every now and then I'll be talking about something and I'll go to, like, move the camera to show you guys that thing? I don't have to do that. I can actually just move the camera just by clicking shit on here. Which, again, I did not know that was a thing I could do. So that's pretty cool. And then I can also, I'm feeling a bit sheepish. Right. I can also do this as well. So I can also, like, zoom in and zoom out. Because it's a camera. But, that's pretty neat, I think. I love the face tracking, though. I have no clue what we would ever use that for. But it is a thing. It is a thing that exists. I have no clue what we would ever use it for. But it does exist. So, yeah. That being said, we're hanging out. We're trying to get these shinies. So far, no luck. I don't know how long we're actually going to be doing this. Does it track Eevee? Ooh, I should try that. I should see if it tracks, like, fake faces. It actually does a good job managing to track my face, considering, like, 90% of the time I'm not actually looking at the camera, like, head on. So it actually does do a pretty good job, all things considered. Because, like, most of the time it's only working with, like, a side profile. So the fact that it's still able to track that, it's pretty impressive, actually. It's not the best facial tracking in the world, but I mean, it does its job. I don't know why we would ever need that, or what we would need that for. But it is a feature that this camera has. And in case anybody's wondering, the camera we are using is the Logitech C615 HD web camera. So that's our little camera up there that we're using. We used to use an old, like, Xbox 360 web camera, which is an actual thing that exists, by the way. It has shit picture quality. But, like, back in the day, that's what we used to use. And, it was made for a very specific game on the Xbox 360, like, way back in the day. And, like, I'm convinced, like, the camera quality on that thing, it's probably, like, a fucking 3 megapixel camera, because it's trash. It's real bad camera quality. Like, real bad. But it was made for a game that used a camera back in the 360 days. And that was before the Kinect came out. A forbidden face reveal. Bruh. That was actually my very first fucking face reveal. I guess you only get one face reveal, but, like, that was the camera I used for the face reveal. Was the fucking Xbox 360 camera. Because I didn't have a camera at the time. Because I loaned mine to a friend. And I couldn't get it back in time for the 50 subscriber special. And the 50 subscriber special required us to have a webcam. Because it was the fucking Bean Boozled challenge. So you had to be able to see my face while I was doing it. So I just kind of slapped together the fucking Xbox 360 camera that I dug out of my closet somewhere. And then the rest was history. And then eventually I got this camera, which is much better. But if you go back to some of our early content, like any of the stuff we made after 50 subscribers, or if you go back and watch the 50 subscriber special, you can see that you can see that the camera quality is absolutely terrible. The audio quality back then was really bad too, which we have improved on both since then. I want to get like an even better microphone at some point, and like an even better camera. There are ways to actually get like fucking DSLR cameras and hook them up to the Elgato and use them as a webcam. Like there is a way to do that. It's like really expensive though, because you have to buy a fucking DSLR camera, which like those in and of itself are like super expensive. But then you also have to buy like the fucking cam link for the Elgato, which I think is like $120. And then you also have to have the wires for it, for like the video out from the camera, which some of them come with and some of them don't. And then you also have to have some sort of mounting hardware to mount the camera. So like it would be a really expensive upgrade, but it would be really cool. And then also we could also use it as a fucking vlog camera, because then I could like unmount it and then fucking take it with me because it's a DSLR and use it for like vlogs and shit. So like it would be a worthwhile upgrade, but it would be a super expensive one. You and Shadow should do another shiny race now that he's back on YouTube. Yeah, well, we said the next one we were gonna do was Nidoking and Nidoqueen. He would be hunting Nidoking and I would be hunting Nidoqueen. But that was like fucking ages ago, so I need to see if he's still down for that. And then we already have a collab in the works right now. I actually have my editor working on a thumbnail for it, like as we speak. I don't know when that collab's gonna happen yet, because as much as I love Shadow, I fucking love Shadow. He's a great guy, but as much as I love Shadow, he can be hard to schedule with sometimes. You know, he can be hard to schedule with. So I haven't seen exactly when that collab is gonna happen yet. I still need to talk to him to figure all that out. But we already have a collab confirmed, pretty much, that we're gonna be doing, and we're working on a thumbnail for it right now. So I'm not gonna say what it is yet, but we got some stuff in the works. But yeah, as much as I love Shadow, he can be hard to schedule with sometimes. And you know, it is what it is. You know, he's got shit going on in his life, you know. I'm not trying to, like, shame him or anything, because I fucking love the guy. He's great. He's great. I feel like me and him are on the same wavelength, you know? But yeah, I'm sure there will be more shiny races. I almost wonder if those shiny races are going to be in this game, though. because it's not that much longer until the next Pokemon game comes out. I almost wonder if the next race should be in that game instead. Do you know about the Soul Link? I still don't know anything about the Soul Link, man. But now that he's back on YouTube, I'd say it's a lot more likely that we get on that soon. Because, like, the whole leaving YouTube thing kind of held that up a lot. Because I didn't want to start that series while he was over on Twitch, you know? So, now that he's back on YouTube, we might could start working on getting that series going. Because we do need to do that. But yeah, him getting kicked off of YouTube for 3 months kind of put that whole project on hold. But yeah, I'll get with him. There's still some stuff I need to film for the Soul Link. But, yeah, we will hopefully be able to start working on that soon. But yo, Zachary is back. How you doing, man? Caught some new shinies? Nice. What'd you get? What'd you get? I'm still waiting to see this fucking shiny EKANS, man. I was hoping we could one and done this thing, but I'm actually not sure if that's gonna happen now. It's gonna be hype when it shows up, though. Because, like, honestly, the only reason I want this thing is so I can evolve it into Arbok. Ignores claim. Bruh. You and your conspiracy theories. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Ha ha ha. I made a reference. Oh, I love this new face tracking thing. I don't know if it makes things funnier or not, but I like the face tracking thing. I found out I could do that today. I don't know if it adds to the joke or if it takes away from it, but I want to try to start using that now. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, actual, like, practical reasons we would need something like that for. I can't think of anything other than just dumb jokes. You hit your head and fall backwards and we need to know if you died. I mean, I guess that would be a practical use. I don't know, man. I am having fun with it, though, now that I know that's a thing I can do. There's actually advanced settings on this, too. What is that? Ooh, I can fucking... No! Hold on, I'm gonna fuck around with all of this. Oh. Oh, those are things I can do. I can be all emo now. I can look like some fucking My Chemical Romance cover art. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, these are all things I can do that I didn't know I could do until now. That's actually kind of cool. What does this do? Hold on, what does this one do? Okay, I can't move that one apparently. Oh, I can flip the camera as well. Hold on, we'll just add like... We'll just add a little bit of contrast there. And then we could... Oh, God. Hold on, we could... Oh! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All the color's gone. Guys, help. Oh, there's a bunch of shit I can do that I didn't know I could do until now. But now I know I can do them. This has just become Sean fucking around with my camera settings. Sean fucks around with his camera settings for 2 hours. That's the stream now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, I didn't know these were things I could do. Oh, that's awesome. Also, this makes my hair look like crazy. My hair does not look... Is it fucking focusing on this right now? Because that's not my face. This is my face. Hey, hello? Hello? This is... Yeah, that's my face. There you go. Hold on, can I make it look at Mimikyu? Hold on. Mimikyu. Hold on. This is the face over here. I am not the face. This is the face. Nope, it's still focusing on me. How does it know? How does it know? Oh, God! Technology has advanced too far. Sean the Hedgehog. Bruh. Mimikyu, you need to not fall off the thing. There you go. Okay. Yeah, this makes my hair look crazy. People are gonna think I dyed my hair now. People are gonna tune in and think I dyed my hair. But, yeah, okay, let's stop fucking around with that. There we go. Okay. Back to the game, I suppose. But yeah, these are all things that I can do now that I did not know I could do until now. There's a bunch of other settings as well, but I'm kind of scared to fuck around with those. Because I don't want to fuck around with too much, because then this stream literally will just be me fucking around with the camera. Alright, let me do some stuff real quick. Give me just a second. There we go. Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. Alright, we're good. Sorry, I had to check something. Anyway, I'm not sure how much longer we're going to be streaming this. But I'm hoping we get something shiny soon. I thought EKANS would be a really easy shiny, but I'm not so sure now. Damn these fucking Charizards, go away. You're not shiny, I don't want you. And even if you were shiny, I already have one. I would still try to catch it if it was shiny, but like, I already have one. So it's not like as hype. You know, because I already have one. I will be interested to see when Generation 8 comes out what the full Pokedex is. Like, not just for the Gen 8 Pokemon, but like all the Pokemon in the game. Because the thing is that the thing is that we've already been told you'll only be able to transfer Pokemon into Pokemon Sword and Shield if it's a Pokemon that already is obtainable in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Hence, no National Dex. So the thing about that is that I would be interested to see what Pokemon made the cut, because we already know some of them just by watching like gameplay trailers and stuff. Like, for example, we know Lucario, Tyranitar, Gardevoir. We already know those are confirmed. And, like, we already have a bunch of other Pokemon confirmed as well. Mimikyu's confirmed. Like, it's just, we already have a shit ton of Pokemon already confirmed. But I'd be interested to see what the total Pokemon are. And which ones didn't make the cut. I feel like Lugia's probably not going to be there, but I really want Lugia to be there. Just because I really want to see Lugia in fucking HD. But, you know, we'll see if that happens. I'm like 99% certain there's going to be a Let's Go Johto game. Like, they pretty much already confirmed there's going to be a Let's Go Johto game in an interview. They didn't actually say that they're going to make it, but they said if Let's Go is well received and does well, then we don't see why we wouldn't do it. So, like, so yeah, they pretty much confirmed they're gonna do Let's Go Johto. And honestly, I feel like Let's Go Johto would sell even more than this game did, because everybody fucking loves Gen 2. But yeah, Let's Go Johto is like, I'm 99% sure that's gonna be a thing. If they kill Jirachi, I'll sue. Bruh, see, that's the thing. It's like, in a weird way, the new Pokemon games are kind of like old Smash Bros. Games. Because, like, with the exception of Smash Ultimate, because in Smash Ultimate we have all the characters. But, like, with previous Smash games, when they would come out, and, like, just before release, everybody would be speculating, like, which characters are going to make the cut, which characters are going to be removed, who's going to be added, like all that stuff. It's like, that's kind of what Pokemon is now. What Pokemon are going to be in the games? Which ones are not going to be there? What are the new ones going to be? Like, it's the same kind of mentality now. We have to go through, like, okay, this Pokemon's been confirmed for Gen 8. And this one has not yet. And it's like, I don't know, it's stupid. It's stupid. Because up until this point, with the exception of themed games like Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, where it's themed around Generation 1, and therefore doesn't have all of the Pokemon, but it has, like, the Gen 1 Pokemon, because in the context of that makes sense. With the exceptions of games like that, pretty much every main series Pokemon game has had, like, every fucking Pokemon at the time available in that game. Except for ones that were, like, locked, like mythicals and shit. But even those you could get through certain circumstances. But, I don't know, man. I don't know. Garbodor's in, so there's no logic. Yeah, like, why of all the Pokemon to keep, why Garbodor? Like, don't get me wrong, Trubbish, I actually think is a really cute Pokemon. I actually like Trubbish. But fucking Garbodor, man. That thing's hideous. No. Garbodor is a literal dumpster fire. Like, it's literal. You know when you're insulting someone and you're like, oh, you're a dumpster fire, yeah? It's like, no, Garbodor is literally a dumpster fire. Like, why would you keep him? I don't know, man. I'm just hoping we get, like, I'm hoping we get, like, they did with Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, where, like, all of the legendaries are available. I hope they do that again. I'm, like, 99% sure that Solgaleo and Lunala will be available, because they're actually doing a event for Sun and Moon where Shiny Solgaleo and Shiny Lunala would be available in those games via the PokePass app. There's going to be a limited time event where if you go to participating GameStop locations with the PokePass app on your phone, you will get a special code that will allow you to get a Shiny Solgaleo or a Shiny Lunala in Sun and Moon. And I feel like if they're going to that length to do that, I feel like Solgaleo and Lunala are confirmed for Gen 8. I feel like they're going to be there. I don't know. You know, Game Freak can say whatever the fuck they want, you know, but, like, the truth is they half-assed Generation 8 because they prioritized Little Town Hero over Pokemon. That's the truth. And there's a bunch of naysayers being like, no, that's not true, whatever. It doesn't matter what Game Freak says. That's what happened. They prioritized Little Town Hero over Pokemon, and they straight up had a Game Freak employee in an interview that said Pokemon was no longer their priority. So they half-assed Sword and Shield because they wanted to put more of their resources into Little Town Hero, and then Boldface lied to the community about it. Like, that's what pisses me off. It's not the fact that they're half-assing the game. It's that they're half-assing it and lying about it. That's the thing. That's what pisses me off. The fact that they're lying about it, right? Because their thing is that they're like, oh, we removed National Dex because we're working on the Switch now and we can provide higher fidelity animations and models because we have stronger hardware. And, you know, that would be fine. I would be totally okay with that if they actually did that. If they actually, like, because that was their reasoning, right? Their reasoning was that they wanted to put development time into higher fidelity animations and models because they're able to do that with the Switch, whereas with previous hardware they were not able to do that, and therefore in order to get that development time they cut the National Dex. That is exactly what they said. That is what they said their reason was for cutting National Dex. But the thing is, they're fucking lying. Because you can look at gameplay trailers and, like, it's already been proven that most of the assets are pulled from previous games, including both models and animations. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them have already been proven to be pulled from previous games. And you can look at the animations, and none of them are any higher quality than what we got on the 3DS. So, it's not the fact that they cut National Dex specifically that bothers me. It's the fact that they did it and then boldface lied to the community why they did it. That's what pisses me off, is that they lied to us and that they think that's okay. I would have much preferred if they just came out and they were like, hey, you know, we're kind of burnt out on Pokemon. We're still going to release a Pokemon game, but we want to focus our efforts more on our new IP. Like, if they just said that, I know people would have been pissed, but I would have had more respect for them if they were just honest about the situation. I would have had a lot more respect for them than for how they're handling it. If they just came out and were honest about it, that's, you know. Yo, Kyle, what up? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I hope no one buys Town, even if it's good. Well, actually, it's called Little Town Hero now. It has an official title now. It's Little Town Hero, which is a cute name. It's got a cute logo and everything. And, like, you can look at that game. That game looks good. It looks like a good game. Out of principle, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. And I'm not putting it up as a donation goal because I'm just not playing it. Out of principle, I cannot buy that game. Because that game is the reason why they fucked over Pokemon, pretty much. So, out of principle, I can't buy it. I'm pretty much boycotting that game. But it looks good. It looks good. It looks cute. It looks like a fun game. And they even got Toby Fox to do the music for that game. So, like, I feel like it'll be a good game. I'd be interested to see how well it sells, given the controversy with Pokemon, and given its correlation to said controversy. I'd be interested to see what the sales look like for that game. Because the game looks good. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of people like me who are going to be like, no, this game is the reason why Gen 8 is not nearly up to par as how it should be, and therefore I cannot buy this game. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people with that mentality going into Little Town Hero. And it's a shame. It really is, because it looks good. It looks like a good game. And, you know, it'll probably still sell fairly well. But, you know, it's not going to sell like Pokemon does. I don't care what Game Freak does. It's not going to sell like Pokemon does, because Pokemon is the #1 grossing franchise of all time. You know, it's just... It doesn't matter what Game Freak puts out. It's not going to sell like Pokemon games do. Even if the Pokemon games they put out are shit, they're still going to sell better than Little Town Hero. I guarantee. Pokemon Sword and Shield are still going to outsell Little Town Hero. I pretty much guarantee it. Because it's Pokemon. It doesn't matter if it's bad. We're going to buy it anyway. And see, that's the problem. That is 100% the problem. It's because they know we're going to buy it anyway. I don't know, man. I just, like, out of principle, I can't buy or play that game. Just out of my own principles, I can't do it. And it looks like a good game. I'm not trying to say, oh, it's a shit game, you know, whatever. I encourage any of you, if you want to play that game, like, don't let my opinions stop you. Right? You guys have your own opinions, that's fine. But out of my own principles, I just can't do it. And see, again, if they were just honest from the beginning and said, hey, we're kind of burnt out on Pokemon, we're still going to make a game, but we want to focus our efforts on our new IP. If they just said that, that's all they had to say from the beginning. If they said that, I would have had much more respect for them than I do right now. And I probably would have bought Little Town Hero. And I probably would have enjoyed the fuck out of that game. Because it looks good. But it's the fact that they bold-faced lied to the entire community that I just can't do it. Yeah, that's the way to do it, because if you buy it used, then, like, they don't profit off of it. Man, why are our spawns so bad right now? I am using a lure, right? Because our spawns seem unusually bad right now. Yeah, okay, I am using one. There we go, now they're popping off. Okay. But yeah, I don't know, man. It looks like a good game. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna play it. But it looks good. And they got Toby Fox to work on it, man. Like, at the very least, I'll be interested to listen to the soundtrack from that game on YouTube. Like, at the very least, that'll probably be the most I ever come into contact with that game. Is listening to the soundtrack on YouTube for free. Because, like, Toby Fox worked on the soundtrack, so you know the music for that game's gonna be good. I wonder how much they paid Toby Fox for that. I'd be interested to find out. I don't know, man, but Toby Fox, man, he's made quite the name for himself. He's working for Game Freak on their new IP. He's got a character of his in Smash Bros. Now. Admittedly as a Mii fighter, but still, like, that's still quite a fucking accomplishment. He went over to fucking Sakurai's house and beat the man himself in Smash. And then Sakurai drove him home. Like, the dude's made quite a name for himself in the gaming community. And you know what? Good for him. Good for him. Shoutouts to Toby Fox. The man's a fucking genius. Could you imagine what it must feel like to have a character that you created in Smash Bros? Like, just imagine that. That's gotta be like the fucking best feeling in the world. Because not just anybody gets into Smash Bros. It's not like they're standing on the corner fucking handing out Smash invitations. That's not how it works. You know? It's just, I don't know, man. That's gotta be crazy. That's gotta be a crazy feeling. Tired from the workload of everything. Yeah, there's a lot of work involved, but I mean, just, I don't know, man. That's quite the accomplishment. Like, the dude went to Sakurai's house, kicked his ass in Smash, and then had Sakurai drive him home. And according to Toby Fox's Twitter, during the drive home, they actually listened to the Smash Ultimate soundtracks on a CD in Sakurai's car. So apparently, Sakurai just drives around Japan listening to the soundtrack of his own game. And I just really love that. That's really funny. But yeah, it's a crazy world we live in. Fucking Toby Fox and Sakurai are best friends now, apparently. They're going over to each other's houses and shit, man. It's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in. If you actually watch the, Banjo-Kazooie reveal, not reveal, but the Banjo-Kazooie explanation video that Sakurai did, if you actually watch that, like, it's so wholesome. Like, you can just see, like, the pride that Sakurai has, and just, like, he's having fun with it. He's stressed out like fuck over the workload, and you can see it on his face. He's fucking tired. But, like, he's having fun with it, and you can see that in that video. Like, it's a very wholesome video. I've always had, like, very high respect for Sakurai as a game director slash developer, because I don't know, man. He's got one hell of a work ethic, and he actually legitimately cares, you know? Like, at the end of the day, he's got to make money, but, like, he doesn't act as if that's the only thing he cares about, you know? And that's really cool. Because a lot of these companies nowadays, like, so long as they're making their bottom line, like, so long as they're making that money, that's all they care about. But, like, he actually puts a lot of work and a lot of effort into providing the best experience he possibly can. And he takes pride in that, and I really like that. I mean, at the end of the day, he's still got to make money, but, you know, he doesn't try to half-ass a product knowing that you're gonna buy it anyway and just take advantage of you like that. That's why you're getting a Daddy Sakurai tattoo. I mean, I said if we hit 12,000 subs, I'll fucking do it. I said that when I was drunk initially, but then I'm like, fuck it. I'm a man of my word, and like, I feel like I could wear it with pride. But yeah, man. No, I don't know, man. I want to meet him one day. I don't know if I'll ever get the opportunity to. I don't know if I'll ever get the opportunity to. I hope one day I do. But I would love to meet him one day. I'd have to, like, learn Japanese, though, or something. Or, he actually does speak a little bit of English. I have seen videos of him talking in English. I'm not sure how much English he actually knows. If he's, like, completely fluent in English, or if he just knows, like, a few things. But I have seen video clips of him talking in English. So, he at least knows some English. But, I don't know, man. I would have to, if I'm gonna meet him, I would have to, like, learn Japanese and, like, you know, because I don't know. I feel like it would be more respectful to, like, talk to him in his own, like, language, you know? But I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid, but I would love to meet him one day. Sakurai is the opposite of Game Freak. Well, I mean, Game Freak, up until this point, haven't been that bad. It's only until recently that Game Freak has kind of gone down the drain as far as, like, their credibility goes. Because up until the whole, like, National Dex scandal, they've always been held in pretty high regard. But, I would say, like, the lowest of the low when it comes to, like, big, like, development studios and stuff. I'd say it's pretty widely accepted that EA is the worst when it comes to all of them. I feel like most people would agree with that statement, that EA is pretty much the bottom of the barrel when it comes to that kind of stuff. They don't care about anything other than making money. That is their goal, and they will sell you a shit product knowing it's a shit product, so long as they know that you're gonna buy said product, and then fill it full of microtransactions so they can milk you for all you got. You know, that's just kind of what they do. Don't speak that name, demons be gone. Yeah, they're pretty much the bottom of the barrel. I wouldn't say Game Freak is that bad. Game Freak is definitely fucking up right now. But up until recently, Game Freak has had a pretty good track record. I feel like there's still hope for Game Freak, you know? They might be fucking up right now, but maybe they'll learn from this. And I might be optimistic. Yeah, that might be a bit too much to ask. But I'm thinking they might learn from this experience, because they definitely know people are not happy. Like, I have no doubts that the game is still gonna sell well. Like, that Pokemon's still gonna sell well, because it's fucking Pokemon. But they are very much aware that people are not happy with them right now. There is no possible way they could not know that. So maybe all this feedback, and again, this might be a bit optimistic, this might be a bit unrealistic, but maybe, just maybe, this feedback will get them to step back and think, hey, maybe we did fuck up. And maybe we should do better in the future not to do that. You know, just maybe, you know? I feel like it's not over for Game Freak just yet. I feel like they're not a lost cause just yet. They're getting there, and that scares me. But I feel like there's still hope for them. Because up until now, they've had a really good track record. It's only up until recently that they've kind of been thrown under the bus. Right, so I wouldn't say they're EA bad. But, like, I hope they never get to that point, but they're right at the tipping point where they'll either start digressing to that point, or they'll be like, hey, we fucked up, and go back to how it was before. And we'll have to wait and see. But I feel like there's still a sliver of hope for Game Freak that they'll learn from this and move forward in a positive way. And again, that might be a bit optimistic, but you know, we'll see. Come on, shiny EKANS. Come on, shiny something. Give me something. Something to work with. Literally anything. Just give me something to work with here. I don't know, man. I don't know if we're getting a shiny today or not. I mean, technically, I already got a shiny today. I caught a shiny Houndour today. And I also hatched a shiny Bonsly at like 1 a.m. this morning. So I guess technically I got 2 shinies today already. In Pokemon Go, at least. Not in this game. But yeah, I don't know if you heard about that, Magikarp, but I was at the vet. I messaged it out, but I was at the vet this morning with my dogs. And literally at the vet, I found a shiny Houndour in Pokemon Go. Which is so fucking funny that of all places and of all shinies, it would be a Houndour at a vet. I just find that hilarious. And the thing is, Tom over at the cruise ship has been fucking dying trying to get a Houndour. And this is my second one. I already got one last year from the Halloween event. So I kind of feel bad. But at the same time, I kind of want to flex a little, you know? I'm sure he'll get one eventually. But yeah, he's been dying trying to get one of them. Yeah, my shiny luck has been insane recently in Pokemon Go. Because, like, a few days ago, I would say it was probably like day 2 or day 3 of week 1. So that would be like, I don't know, 5 days ago, roughly. I hatched a shiny Azurill, which was the first time I had ever hatched a shiny in Pokemon Go. And then literally 20 minutes later, I hatched a shiny Feebas on the same day. And then 2 days after that, I find a shiny Sentret while out hatching eggs. And then yesterday morning, I caught a shiny Sunkern in my house yesterday morning. And then last night, I hatched the shiny Bonsly. And then this morning, I found the shiny Houndour at the vet. So, in 24 hours alone, I got 3 shinies. And that's pretty crazy. And overall, from this Ultra event, I've gotten 6 so far. And the craziest thing about that is that of those 6, only one of them was actually an event shiny. The Sentret was the only one that was actually part of the event. The other ones were just coincidental that I happened to get them during the event, which is pretty funny. I guess you could argue the Houndour was part of the event because Johto spawns were boosted. But it wasn't like one of the new shinies, you know? It wasn't like the event shiny. So I don't really think that counts. But yeah, the Sentret was like the only event shiny out of 6 fucking shinies I've gotten from the event. And like, it's so funny because the only shiny I actually want from this event is the Mewtwo. And I feel like with all this crazy shiny luck I'm getting right now, by the time Mewtwo comes out, all my shiny luck will be gone. And I'm not gonna get it. And I will be a sad boy. But, I have 57 shiny Rosette. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. Your luck is being stolen from the Articuno. I mean, like... Shit, man. My shiny luck in Pokemon Go has been insanely good recently. Like, ridiculously good. Like, actually, after I end this stream, I'm gonna go walk some more 7Ks. Just to see if I can get some shinies out of those. Because, like, I'm trying to get the shiny Mr. Mime. If I were to get one of the event shinies, that would be the one I would want the most. So, like, I'm trying to get one of those. And so far, in trying to do that, I've gotten a Bonsly and a Houndour. Which is pretty crazy. I was, like, freaking out when I got the Bonsly last night. Because when Bonsly got its shiny release, which was actually not that long ago, I hatched over 70 eggs trying to get the fucking Bonsly. And out of those eggs, only 3 of them hatched a Bonsly, and none of them were shiny. So out of 70 fucking eggs, only 3 even had a chance to be a shiny Bonsly, because only 3 of them actually hatched a Bonsly, which is pretty fucking crazy. So the fact that I got the shiny Bonsly last night, like, I was freaking out. I gotta go see you later. That's alright, man. We're probably gonna be wrapping up right about now anyway, because we've been at this for 3 hours. So, I think we're gonna wrap up here, and we will attempt this again Saturday. But for now, we're gonna wrap up here. So, let's see. Thank all you guys for watching. I love the new colors now. It really makes my hair look crazy, though. Like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. People are gonna think I dyed my hair. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna wrap up here, so thank all you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and come on the ground, babies. I'll see all you guys next time. Goodbye, guys.